Man, it's low-key lockdown, and today is the day of that UFC 291 card, and boy, I am hyped. And today we're going to be doing a breakdown slash analysis slash, and basically a prediction of the Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green fight. As you know, Tony Ferguson and Bobby Green had their face-off about yesterday or the day before. Bobby Green, I guess he think he 50 Cent and shit like that. Tony Ferguson seems to think that he's goddamn, look, bro. I don't know how to explain Tony Ferguson. He's just Tony Ferguson, bro. So, one thing that I noticed about this fight is everybody keeps saying that it's like just so one-sided and Bobby Green is going to smash him and Tony Ferguson hasn't won in his last 5 fights. But if you really think about it, look at who his last 5 fights were, bro. Charles Oliveira. Goddamn, bro. Charles Oliveira, Beneil Dariush, goddamn Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje. Come on, bro. Justin Gaethje, Nate Diaz, Beneil Dariush, Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira. Bro, are you out of your mind? You think Bobby Green is on the same level as these guys? I mean, look at the competition y'all gave him, though. I mean, shit. I mean, it's not hard to see why he's been losing. And he's had a lot of injuries in his last few fights. I mean, honestly, one of his fights, his arm was damn near broke. And his arm was toasted. So, look, bro, I'm here to give y'all the real breakdown. I'm here to really give y'all a breakdown off of basically what I observed as far as film study, because a lot of these guys aren't doing their film study. And these guys are not doing their film study. They're obviously not looking at what type of fighter, what level of fighter Bobby Green is versus the level of fighters that Tony Ferguson was losing to. And, there's very different, there's a very different level that he's on. He's on that, that level that gets you into the rankings. Those guys that Tony Ferguson is losing to are at the top of the ranking. I mean, he's on like Drew Dober type level. And Drew Dober is not on none of those guys that Tony Ferguson lost to level at all. That's a whole different level. That's a boop, boop, down two. But yeah, man, Tony Ferguson, bro, I don't think that he's done. I feel like this fight is his. He has a strong why in this fight. I mean, his career's on the line. You can't lose 6 times. I mean, he gonna have the longest winning streak and losing streak. I mean, come on, bro. Let's get so for real. Tony Ferguson is going to beat Bobby Green, I believe. Now, let me stop. All right, so look, bro. For one, Bobby Green has some amazing boxing. He's been in the organization for a long time. Very weird style. His head movement and body movement and counter punches seem to be his defense, which is all right. He has some decent, rear naked choke submissions in his UFC career. But Tony Ferguson, he has a lot more assets in his bag. He got a weird style as well, an amazing cardio. He has, just amazing elbows and just he throws elbows from weird places. He throws all of his punches from weird places. He got great power. Very, very, very strong in the bottom position. He's very good on bottom. He's got some great jiu-jitsu in his bag. And I'm saying, bro, like, think about it. I mean, asset for asset as far as it comes for, like, just UFC fighting in general, Tony Ferguson has the better bag. Tony Ferguson comes with decent wrestling, decent jiu-jitsu, decent, I don't even know if I can call that boxing. It's like a weird style. It's a boxing, Wing Chun, or whatever. Look, bro, decent striking. Well, pretty good striking. And goddamn, extreme durability. Bobby Green comes with decent striking and decent striking and power. He's got some power and maybe a good rear naked choke, bro. Think about that. I mean, if you really watch Bobby Green's fights, and don't exaggerate him in the comments. Oh my God, do you even watch Bobby Green? Yes, I watched every single one of his fights up until this, what's his name, just so I could get this fight right, because a lot of people were getting it wrong, and it was pissing me off. So I was like, you know what, let me really, really study this. Let me really, really take a good look, a real good look. And, bro, I think that Tony Ferguson's going to beat him, bro. Tony Ferguson has to beat him on a big card like this, Tony seems confident. He seems like he's getting back in his groove. He seems like he's getting back to his good head space. I mean, the 5 losses, that could weigh heavy on his mind. That's the thing. It definitely can. Bobby Green, he's a very, very good striker. He's very elusive, very fast, and he has knockout power. So I'm not saying that, anything can happen. I mean, he almost knocked out Justin Gaethje on some Alex Pereira, Izzy type shit. If you see, matter of fact, the clip is in here somewhere, bro, where he almost knocked him out and then the bell saved Justin Gaethje. I mean, I'm not saying that he won that fight, because he did. That's not what. Here we go. Watch this. Stupid. So let me stop. But yeah, bro, he damn near knocked his head off just now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that he's washed, but I feel like a lot of his fights, the last couple of fights, I mean, he's had a lot of injuries, etc., pushbacks, you know, coming up off of injuries. I mean, can you get a man a nah, I wouldn't say get a man a break. Can you get a man a break, bro? Tripped over a cord and fucked himself up. Then his hand was damn near broken one of them fights. I mean, I feel like as long as he remains completely intact this fight, I feel like he beats Bobby Green. He beats Bobby Green, and this is for his career. He's looking better. I mean, he's on his prime crazy shit. Just got arrested for DUI, driving while intoxicated, and flipped his truck. He's in his John Jones era, which he's always been. He's always been a crazy person, bro. And I feel like, hopefully, no, this is what I hope. I really hope that Tony Ferguson gets this win. If he doesn't, bro, I might actually cry, bro. It's sad seeing his decline. I feel like maybe he has a chance. So you can't just say that the fighter's just completely forever done because they started losing. I mean, damn, bro. It's like that. I think Tony Ferguson's going to win. Bobby Green is very, very good as well. And with that being said, man, we out.